in the following topics. One, County Executive Committee, Public Service Management. Two, County Executive Committee, Information, Communication, E-Government, Youth Affairs, Gender and Sports. And three, County Executive Committee, CC Trade, Industrialization, Cooperative Management, Tourism, and Wildlife. The letter is signed by His Excellency Dr. Eric Kipkoech Mutai, PhD. This is received in my office on 14th November 2023. Following that, I also received a letter from His Excellency the Governor, Dr. Eric Kipkoech Mutai, addressed to me, and the subject matter was submission of the nominee for the county executive members. And I read verse 1 to section 35 of the County Government Act number 17 of 2012 and section 6 of Public Appointments County Assemblies Approval Act number 5 of 2017. I hereby submit the underlisted nominees for appointment as members of the County Executive Committee in the respective docket as follows. 1. Malel John Kipruto. Docket is County Executive Committee, Public Service Management. 2. Emairon Al Kiplangat, County Executive Committee, Information, Communication, E-Government, Youth Affairs, and Gender and Sports. And 3. Jackson Road Korir, County Executive Committee, CC Trade, Industrialization, Cooperative Management, Tourism and Wildlife. Find the attached CVs for your perusal and action. Honorable members, having read through the declaration of the 3 vacancies of the executive members and subsequently the submission of the nominees for the County Executive Committee members for the dockets declared vacant, I hereby commit the same to the Committee on Appointment. Clerk, next order. Order, honorable members. Of course, the Committee on Appointment are guided by strict guidelines, and the law shall be followed, including the timelines that are required that we prosecute this matter before us. Clerk, next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Next.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next.
Order number 5, papers.
Next.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
And next.
Order number 7, statements.
Honorable members, we have one report on statement raised by Honorable Isaac Matker concerning the operation of Kericho and Litein municipalities, submitted pursuant to Standing Order number 205 by the Committee on Lands, Housing, Physical Planning, and Settlement Committee. And I give this opportunity to the Chairperson Lands, Housing, Physical Planning, and Settlement to present the report to this House. The Honorable President, yes, I have not seen you, but you are looking sharp. You can proceed now with the report.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and thank you for the compliment. I'm always, it's my weakness being smart, so. So, Mr. Speaker, thank you for this opportunity. You have granted me, Mr. Speaker, so that I can respond to give a response of the statement, a response report for the statement which was sought by Honorable Matke, Mr. Speaker. Before, Mr. Speaker, allow me to welcome my colleagues after a fruitful short recess to this Honorable House, and thank them for the cooperation that we cooperated during the recess and do this report. Mr. Speaker, through your entitled, Mr. Speaker, allow me to start from 2.0. the statement raised by Honorable McKay on the floor of the House. On 6 September 2023, Honorable Isaac McKay raised a statement in the floor of the House as annexed on 1, a copy of the statement by Honorable McKay. The statement entailed the following. 1, how many employees are serving in Kericho and Litein Municipal Board? Second, what plans has the Department of Lands, Housing, Fiscal Plan and Settlement put in place to ensure autonomy and financial sustainability of the municipal board? Number 3, what plans has the municipal board done in ensuring the town plans are adhered to? Number 4, what measures has the county government put in place in ensuring the municipal board operate optimally? You will see the Annex 1, a copy of the statement raised by McKay. 2.1, committal to the Committee on Land, Housing, Fiscal Planning and Settlement. The statement raised was committed to the Committee on Lands, Housing and Fiscal Planning and Settlement on 6th September 2023 for further inquiry and reporting in the House. The committee therefore engaged the County Executive Committee member in charge of Land, Housing and Fiscal Planning and Settlement through a letter number KCS/Lands/97 Volume 2 dated 7 September 2023, who responded on 26th September 2023 through a letter dated LHBB/CA/23-8 dated 26 September as annexed. The background information on formation of Kericho and Litein Municipal Board. The Urban Areas and Cities Act Amendment of 2019 clearly stipulates the membership of the Board of Municipality as follows. A Board of Municipality shall consist of 9 members appointed by the County Governor with the approval of the County Assembly. The members of the board appointed under subsection shall be constituted as follows. This is the constitution of the municipal board. 1, the county executive member for the time being responsible for cities and urban areas or its representative. That is number 1. Number 2, B, which is 3 members who shall be appointed by the county governor with the approval of the county assembly. 4 members who shall be nominated by the association and appointed by the county governor with the approval of the county assembly. D, chief officer responsible for the urban development and the municipal manager appointed under section 28, who shall be the secretary to the board and an ex-official member of the board. Number 3, the 4 members of the board of the municipality specified under subsection 2C shall nominated by 1, an umbrella body representing professional association in the area. B, association representing the private sector in the area. C, a cluster representing registered association of informal sector in the area. And D, a cluster representing registered neighborhood association in the area. The Kericho County Assembly on its special sitting on 29 December 2017 approved charters for Kericho and Litein towns, and subsequently the board members for Kericho and Litein were appointed as per Urban and Areas and Cities Act. Function of a municipal board: oversee the affairs of the municipality. B, develop and adopt policies, plans, strategies, and programs, and may set targets for the delivery of services. C, formulate and implement an integrated development plan. D, control land use, subdivision, land development, zoning of public and private sectors for any purpose, including industry, commerce, market, shopping, and employment centers, residential areas, recreational areas, parks, entertainment, passenger transport, agriculture, and freight and transit stations within the framework of the spatial and master plans for the cities or municipality as may be delegated by the county government. E, as may be delegated by the county governments, government promote and undertake infrastructural development and services within the municipality. F, develop and manage schemes, including site development, in collaboration with the relevant national and counties agencies. Maintain comprehensive database and information system of administration and provide public access thereto upon payment of nominal fee to be determined by the board. H, administer and regulate its internal affairs. I, implement applicable national and county legislation. J, enter into such contracts, partnership, or joint ventures as it may be considered necessary for the discharge of its function. K, monitor, where appropriate, regulate municipal services where those services are provided by service providers other than the Board of Municipality. L, prepare and submit its annual budget estimate to the relevant county treasury for consideration and submission to the county assembly for approval as part of the annual county appropriation bill. M, as may be delegated by the county government, collect rates, taxes, levies, duties, fees, and surcharges on fees. N, settle and implement tariff, rates, and tax and debt collection policies as delegated by the county government. Or monitor the impact and effectiveness of any service, policies, programs, or plans. P, establish, implement, monitor performance management system. Q is to promote safe and healthy environment. R, facilitate and regulate public transport. S, perform such other function as may be delegated to it by the county government. Mr. Speaker, from A to S, Mr. Speaker, are the functions of a municipality, Mr. Speaker. It's only that our county or this county assembly, Mr. Speaker, has never facilitated the county, our municipalities to assist in performing such function, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if we will facilitate and delegate this function, Mr. Speaker, you will find that the municipalities will perform several functions, Mr. Speaker, because it's a lean department, or it's a lean section of our government, which can, if assigned any duty, can perform even collection of taxes, levies within our municipalities. Mr. Speaker, other developed countries are those countries which its municipalities perform well, Mr. Speaker. I know, Mr. Speaker, you have traveled to UK, London, Mr. Speaker. And one of the places where municipalities has performed so well to be a world class, Mr. Speaker, is there because the municipalities there are performing very well. Some of us, Mr. Speaker, were lucky to visit Dubai. Dubai, Mr. Speaker, has achieved more. You find the town is clean, the services are there because they have enabled their municipalities to work, and they have enabled the municipalities to work, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, you find here, Mr. Speaker, our municipalities are just there in papers. There is the one called Litein Municipal Municipality, Mr. Speaker. It is just there in charter, but there is no any function being undertaken. So it is high time we need to facilitate so that they perform. Response from the CC in charge of land, housing, physical and planning, and settlement. The county executive member in charge of land forwarded this response on 26 September 2023. The number of employees serving in Kericho and Litein Municipal Board. Kericho Municipal Board has 7 employees seconded from the Department of Land, Housing, and Physical Planning and Settlement, and 1 manager serving on a contract term as follows. Mr. Speaker, Kericho Municipal Board has 8 members. 1 municipal manager, who is Joseph Rotich. We have physical planner, who is Stanley Bates, 1. Building superintendent, we have 1 person by the name Richard Kilel. Accountant, we have 1 called Alfred Kipkemoy. Supply chain management officer is Sipora Ngeno. Surveyor, we have 1 called Elvis Ngetich. As administrative officer, we have 1 Patrice Langat. Environment Officer, we have Doreen Chemwetich, Mr. Speaker. Litein Municipal Board. The Committee on Land, Housing and Physical Planning report on settlement raised by Litein Municipal Board as 5 members, 5 employees, seconded from the Department of Lands, Housing, Physical Planning and Settlement, and 1 municipal manager who is serving in an acting capacity as follows. Litein as 5. 1 municipal manager, Isaac Pasben, who is in acting capacity, is the ward administrator, but is acting as a municipal manager. But recently, the department advertised for the same position. Fiscal planner, we have 1 by the name Nelson Kemoy. Building superintendent, we have 1 by the name Aaron Chepkwany. Accountant, we have 1 by the name Emily Chemwetich. Mr. Speaker, you will find on supply chain management officer, we have the name Sipora Ngeno, who is again a supply chain management officer in Kericho Municipal Board. So they are both, she's handling both the municipalities, Mr. Speaker. 2.6. What plans has the Department of Land, Physical Planning, Housing and Settlement put in place to ensure autonomy and financial sustainability of the municipal boards? Mr. Speaker, our research shows that as part of CC in charge of Land, Housing and Physical Settlement and Department has undertaken the following measures to ensure autonomy, financial sustainability of municipal board. 1, increased staff deployed to the municipals. The department has deployed several staffs and is in process of employing 2 extra staff, namely registered engineer and registered land use planner to assist municipalities in the execution of municipal plan and policies, and this will help in avoiding depending much on the department. That is one of the ways in which the department has assisted the municipal board. Number 2, enhanced budget. There has been a progressive improvement of budget allocation from each financial year. This enables the municipal boards to implement several projects within the municipality. Mr. Speaker, when you see our budget since the inception of this municipal board, there has been a positive trend in increased budget, including the last budget we did, Mr. Speaker, which we had allocated up to development up to almost 42 billion, Mr. Speaker. That is an indication that the department and the assets committee are supporting the municipal board to be autonomous. Number 3, transfer of functions. The department has been in forefront in lobbying for full transfer of function to municipalities. For instance, the Department of Water, Energy, Environment and Natural Resources recently wrote a memo requesting the Kericho Municipal Board to take over the function of garbage collection within the municipality. The Municipal Board of Kericho will therefore start collection of garbage from 1st December 2023. Mr. Speaker, that is another way, Mr. Speaker, in which the department has assisted. Right now, Mr. Speaker, we are in the municipal, Kericho Municipal, are in IKEA preparation to take over some of the roles which has been delegated. Number 2.7, Isaac Matket wanted to know the plans the municipal board done in ensuring that town's plans are adhered to. So in our research, we found that development controls is one of the way the department has done. Through the development control mechanism, the staff of municipal boards have been going around to check on illegal structures which have been constructed without following due processes. This has been completed by this has been complemented by the National Construction Authority. The developers who have been found in breach of development procedures are issued with enforcement notices requiring them to stop the construction, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, it is evident because one of the members of the Honorable House, Mr. Speaker, was putting up some structures, had to seek assistance from me, telling me there is some people who have come to stop construction in my site, Mr. Speaker. So to mean the department is working, Mr. Speaker, and I know, Mr. Speaker, you know that, Mr. Speaker. Number two, formation of urban planning. The Transport and Infrastructure Committee, the board subcommittee is mandated to look into the urban development and provision of services within the municipalities. So I think those are the plans in which the municipal board has done in ensuring that the town plans are there. Mr. Matkey wanted to note the measures the county government has put in place in ensuring the municipal board operate optimally. So the department has undertaken the following measures to ensure the municipal board operate optimally. One, induction of board members. This will enable board members to understand their roles, meet the expectation, and improve their performance. And this is evident, Mr. Speaker, because the Committee of Lands had accompanied the municipal board during an induction in Siala and in Nakuru, Mr. Speaker. So that is a way of capacity building, Mr. Speaker. Number two, capacity building training to enable the board share notes on development of urban areas, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have again assisted the board to visit several municipalities like Mombasa to capacity build and to copy the notes, Mr. Speaker. Number three, deployment of staff. Increased deployment of staff to reduce staff capping in the two municipalities, Mr. Speaker. And it is evident because I had read out that the Kericho has 8 and Litein has 5, Mr. Speaker. Number four, enhance municipal budget to enable them run effectively and efficiently. It is evidence, and the budget can elaborate more on increased allocation subsequently in every financial year. Mr. Speaker, the committee's observation. The Committee on Land, Housing and Physical Planning and Settlement made the following observation, that the staffing level for both Kericho and Litein Municipal Board is very low. Mr. Speaker, despite the fact that we have the department has seconded 13 staffs, Mr. Speaker, 8 and 5, Mr. Speaker, it's still low, Mr. Speaker. It needs more staff so that they can operate without any interference. But the department has done so, and in the process of employing 2, which has been the adverts which are still running. Number 2, the County Executive Committee member, Cabinet, has not transferred many functions to the municipalities, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, that is another observation. Despite the fact that the Department of Water, Environment and Natural Resources have planned to delegate the garbage collection, Mr. Speaker, it's not enough, because there is more functions which the municipality has capacity to handle, Mr. Speaker. The issue of construction of roads, Mr. Speaker, within the municipalities, the function of the tax and revenue collection are some of the functions which the municipalities has capacity to handle, and the department hasn't transfers several functions, Mr. Speaker. And the more the functions delegated to the municipal board, Mr. Speaker, attracts more funds from the donors, Mr. Speaker. But the budgetary allocation for both Litein and municipal board is still very low. Mr. Speaker, with a budget of a development of 40 million, Mr. Speaker, we will not expect much. So I beseech this honorable house during the budget process making, let's ensure that we allocate more funds to the municipal board, and the department which and the function which has been transferred to the municipal board, let's not do double allocation, so that this municipal board can operate well. Kericho and Litein Municipal Board do not have the necessary machinery, equipment, and resources to undertake their core mandate, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, both municipalities hasn't been given the machinery and the equipment, Mr. Speaker. like the cabbage collection, which they are ready to start cabbage collection as from 1st December, Mr. Speaker. But you will find that they don't have equipment like the cabbage collection trucks and what have you. They don't have, and so those are the things we observe. Despite the snail movement by the department, there is no equipment which can assist. Some of the recommendations we recommended as a committee is: one, adequate funding should be provided in the 2024-2025 financial budget to enable Kericho and Litein Municipal Board to discharge their functions. But two, the CC should fast track the transfer of function to the municipal as to provide for Kericho and Litein Municipal Board JATA. Number three, the board municipalities should be facilitated to recruit their own staff. This will enhance the independence of the boards and improve service delivery to the members of the public. Number four, the board members and staff of the municipal board should be continuously trained to enhance their capacity and improve their service delivery to the residents of Kericho and Litein Municipal Board. Mr. Speaker, those are some of the recommendations which we recommended as a committee. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, I want to acknowledge you for allowing us to take this opportunity to thank you. Take this opportunity to thank all members of the Lands and Lands, Housing and Fiscal Planning and Settlement Committee for their valuable input and contribution in consideration of the response to the statement sought by Honorable Matke concerning the Kericho and Litein Municipal Board. I sincerely take this opportunity to thank the Office of the Speaker and the Clerk for the support accorded to the committee in execution of this mandate, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the annexures of the responses and the statement, Mr. Speaker, is annexed as 1 and 2, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I'll not say much, Mr. Speaker, but I want to say that we acknowledge the support we got from the administration. The reason why we delayed a bit is because of the recess. Otherwise, we could have responded this statement on time, Mr. Speaker, because as Committee of Lands, we have one objective: to respond timely on the reports so that the sorter of the statement can get response on time. Otherwise, I want to say thank you for the support you have granted us, and for the rest, thank the members of Lands for the input they have put. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
All right, to the Honorable Hazel. Before you sit down, you forgot to your final paragraph, which you are supposed to table the report on behalf of your committee. The last.
Sorry, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, on behalf of the Lands, Housing and Fiscal and Settlement Committee, and pursuant to the Standing Order number 25, it is now my pleasant duty to present this House, the committee's report on the statement raised by Honorable Isaac Matkey concerning the operation of Kericho and Litein Municipal Board for consideration by this Honorable House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
All right, thank you so much, the Honorable Hezron Ngetich, the Chairman, Lands, Housing, Fiscal Planning and Settlement Committee. And this was a response to a statement raised by one Honorable Isaac Metker, who is with us this afternoon. However, I'll open the floor just for a few honorable members who may have an input on the same before I give to Honorable Isaac Metker. So the floor is open, honorable members. The Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this chance to contribute on the report by the Chair Lands. And I want to congratulate the committee for doing a good job in record time. This is one of the committees that has been very instrumental in executing its mandate, and I want to say congratulations. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, the statement sought to look at the two municipal boards that we have in Kericho, that is Kericho and Litein. And I also happen to be from Kericho Municipal Board, and I'm happy that the issues that have been answered here are accurate, and I would want to tell the Committee on Lands that since you have been able to come with this report, of course there are observations which are available in this document that you tabled this morning, and one of the things that I do agree with the report is the issue of staffing for both municipal boards, because money should follow functions, and this basically means that if these boards are available and they don't have staff, then it means that they cannot be able to execute their mandate as by the act that gave them the purpose to be there in the first place. So I would like to urge that this committee should make follow-ups together with the Committee on Implementation to ensure that these observations and recommendations that they have rightly put on page 10, which talks about funding, and also the cabinet should also be factored into consideration. So I do support this report, and I think the committee has done a good job. So I want to congratulate the committee and ask them to keep up the good work. So as chairperson, I do want to support the committee and tell them to keep it up. So thank you much. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this chance to give my observations. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the Honorable Deputy Speaker. The Honorable Gilbert Ngetich.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Also to congratulate the Committee on Lands as the response which are made here are very certain, which has been actually said by the Deputy Speaker, but it is more of very certain to Kericho Municipal Board. But for Litein Municipal Board, there are shortcomings which are existing here, which of course I think this report is very right when it is seen from the perspective of Kericho Municipal Board. Like the staffing here, I can see Sibora is in Kericho, and she is also in Litein. I don't know which law allows this lady to represent the two municipal board, that is Kericho and Litein. And Litein, now we are saying we have five employees. But now we will minus Sibora because she belongs to Kericho. And it's a clear indication that there is some double standard of working, which is not allowed by law. There are many children who can work in different municipalities. Like we have people also in Litein who can do this work, supply chain management officer. So when I find a report which is indicating Sibora is also a staff in Kericho Municipal Board and Litein Municipal Board, I'm not contented, Mr. Speaker, sir, on why this name exists in both municipalities. Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm also seeing an information which is very true that both municipalities passed the charter. They exist as municipalities. But one problem which is existing is that one municipality is funded, especially from the World Bank. Litein Municipal Board has nothing. They are being even told by some sources that it didn't qualify for the funding due to, could be not numbers, not right numbers, I don't know, but it passed the charter, which has been indicated by the chairman. But the municipal board of Litein will never run many things simply because of, and facilitation in which the chair could have said, is that a more dilapidated board is Litein, which does not have any money. And if at all, I'm beseeching honorable members, when we'll be sitting for a budget, we have to consider Litein Municipal Board. Because when we say Kericho Municipal Board is not funded, they are doing Capros now down in Kapsuser. They are doing many works which are very good as we sit, and that is an indication of money existing within the municipality. Unlike the Litein Municipal Board, which has nothing running at the moment as we speak. The only project they have done from the time they were initiated is the existence of border sheets, 3, 1 in Chemosot and 2 in Litein, which means there is no good work happening in Litein. This one of collection of cabbage, in which both municipalities do not have machinery. I think Kericho can even manage to collect cabbage in this side of Kericho area, which is within the jurisdiction of municipality. But for Litein, I don't think they'll do that because they don't have any capacity or capability to do the same because of low funding. If I can remember vividly, the budget which is existing, we had some allocation of funds, which was really there for Litein Municipal Board, but seemingly it does not make the board run. Even these staffs who are here are not trained like Kericho staffs. They do not actually go, they are not undertaken to many trainings for them to run a municipality. So I think, in short, Mr. Speaker, I support this report, but I really beseech the committee that let us see a way of empowering Litein Municipal Board to be like a municipal board. Because we cannot actually cover it and say it exists like Kericho, which in the real sense, there is a dilapidated one called Litein. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity.
Yes, before I give to the Honorable Cheriot Page, honorable members, especially those who have worked in, led by the Chief Whip, the Honorable Aaron Rotich, and the Honorable Anita Bay. Let me remind you that this is a house of rules and procedures. And every time that you enter to this chamber, you must respect the authority of this house. And therefore, you are out of order, and next time, please adhere to the rules and procedures of this house. The Honorable Cheriot Pate, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Your directive is most top-class, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I also rise to support the Committee on Lands, Housing and Fiscal Planning and Settlement for this report, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, maybe mine is to add on the areas that should be covered by the municipal board, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if you see, Mr. Speaker, the Kericho Municipal Board, Mr. Speaker, encompasses up to Kapsoit Center, Mr. Speaker. From here, Mr. Speaker, to Kapsoit is 11 kilometers, Mr. Speaker. From here to Ainamoi is 7.9 kilometers, Mr. Speaker. And you realize that the Kericho Municipal Board has always left Ainamoi Center, Mr. Speaker. So I want to urge the committee on lands, housing, and fiscal planning, where the municipality is domiciled, Mr. Speaker, that they should not discriminate the people of Ainamoi, Mr. Speaker. I have seen the municipal board is doing a great job in this town, Mr. Speaker, and we also want the same to be extended to other areas.